The latest 90-Day Fiance, The Other Way Season 7 episode showed Manon and Anthony leaving for France. The second episode of the TLC show aired on September 15, 2025, and fans witnessed Manon questioning her decision to move to France, as she left with her husband, Anthony, and their son. Manon felt overwhelmed. She talked about how she could not stop looking around and wanted to cry. It was because she couldn't stop thinking about what she had worked for over a decade, and now she was leaving it all. 90-Day Fiance. The Other Way star Manon confessed to the cameras regarding why she decided to move to France, and also questioned her choice. "I just cannot stop looking around and wanting to cry. Thinking about what I worked for 10 years. That's it. Now I'm completely leaving that away behind me. I'm giving up everything I dreamed of and everything I worked for, because I truly want to spend more time with my son, and I'm also doing it to save my marriage. But what if none of this works?" confessed Manon. 90-Day Fiance, The Other Way Season 7, Manon and Anthony get into an argument while leaving for recently aired 90-Day Fiance. The Other Way Season 7 episode 2 saw Manon and Anthony leaving for France. They said goodbye to Anthony's cousins, Maddie and Taylor, and their family. They were emotional about the couple leaving with their younger one. As they left for the airport, Manon confessed to the cameras about feeling devastated. She said that she could not believe that it was actually truly happening and that they were moving to France. "I promised myself 10 years ago when I first moved to LA. That's it. You're gonna stay here. You're gonna make it work. And now, I'm moving back to a country that I said I never would, ever," added Manon. She shared with the cameras about leaving everything that she had worked for the past 10 years behind. She was giving up everything, including her dreams, because she wanted to spend more time with her son. Another reason was that she was doing it to save their marriage. However, she was concerned about none of it working out. 90-Day Fiance. The Other Way star mentioned that they spent $30,000 in the past 4 weeks. She was referring to paying medical bills, credit card bills, and more before they left. In his confession, Anthony noted that his and Manon's values of money and success were wildly different. "She's only been out of work for a few weeks, and she's already stressing. But as long as I'm with my family, and we're not having to worry about where our next meal's coming from, or, keeping the electricity on," he said. He noted that both of them were on opposite spectrums on matters such as money. The two had a difference of opinion and got into an argument. He talked about wanting help in parenting. Manon mentioned how she had been doing everything to provide for them. Jenny said there were so many things that needed to be done, including the walls and more. Sumit's dad also agreed to that. 90-Day Fiance. The Other Way star Sumit added that he had a plan B. For that, he mentioned another place, a shop which would be available soon. The owner told him that they could also opt for that place, instead of the original one. "But the thing is, whatever money is spent on this place, the rent, this structure, everything will be zero. But if you want, I can show you guys," added Sumit, then took everyone to a nearby shop, which was an alternative. Sumit confessed to the cameras about getting a call from the owner. He mentioned that since he couldn't afford to invest any more money, this was the alternative. After reaching the potential second venue, Sumit showed that there was a water inlet and outlet. His brother said it was a much better place. They discussed how there was no water inlet or outlet in the place they had originally planned to get. 90-Day Fiance. The Other Way star Sumit talked about his plan to get the jars of water and use them for cooking and cleaning the dishes. Also, to clean the dishes, they would have to use the outside space. It would be visible to everyone walking around the cafe. He asked his family members whether they should move to a second potential space, which was a better space and had a water inlet. He also stated that the originally rented place was a better suited, location-wise, but lacked a few essentials. "This place is around the corner, somewhere out of sight. No one's gonna see us, and I feel like we're gonna lose business over there. The other spot, originally rented place, is right in the middle of everything going on," shared Jenny in their joint.